What's up, guys? Welcome to Oneil ASMR. Make sure y'all smash a like, hit that subscribe, notification bell, all the good stuff. Thanks for coming to the channel. So today's video is gonna be on ASMR storytelling, like a story that I went through when I was before I had my younger son. It's a real life story. I don't think I have told y'all this one. I was thinking yesterday, I was like, I haven't gave y'all a story time in like a little minute, so I decided to do it differently. All my stories are real, like actually happened. So I just want to let y'all know that. So leave a comment down below, tell me what y'all think of the video. Let's get into it. So basically, right, like before my son was born, right, before my younger son was born, like I had three kids that passed away right before my son was born. And then, like, that's when I was just like, I'm just gonna do so much, bro. Like, cause I never experienced nothing like that. Just by like losing three kids back to back. And then that last time, you know what I'm saying? It was amazing. And it's just like, I don't wish that on nobody, bro. That is the worst to deal with, is to lose a child. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine it'll be your first time trying to have kids, and then you have a miscarriage, and it just it puts a lot of stress on you to the point like you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to talk about it, or it's like you got mixed feelings about having kids. Like, I don't think I ever told nobody this. Like, man, I was like, dang, every day happens for a reason, though, you know what I'm saying? That's why I am so, like, that's why I'm very big on being a father, because you just never know when it's too late. That's why you should always cherish everybody that you love, far as your family, because you just never know, bro. And then once my son was born, then I just started I started opening up more, because sometimes some people, it takes them longer to open up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I went through that, and it's just like, I'm kind of glad that I went through it, because I never actually went through something like that. That's to the point that, you know what I'm saying, they give you a different aspect as like life and stuff. Like, bro, that's the hardest thing I ever dealt with, far as like having kids, because I got three kids. I got two kids in North Carolina, and then I got one kid in Florida. So my oldest son, so it's like, I look at life different now. Before I had kids, I looked at it like, it is what it is. And then once I started having kids, that's when like real life started kicking in. Cause you gotta grow up, and you gotta like be leader for your kids and stuff. And you gonna always wanna protect your kids no matter what. So that's how I was looking at it. And then, like, when the first miscarriage happened, I was just like, wow, I see what a lot of women go through. At first, I didn't understand it because I'm not a female, but I never, like, knew somebody, like, that close to me to have a miscarriage, you know what I'm saying? I never been through, like, I never knew somebody that's close to me have a miscarriage because we went through it together. But I just never witnessed nothing like that. And then, like, to have 3 miscarriages, it's just as bad as having one. I don't think none of y'all understand. Like, once you start having kids, then you'll understand what I'm saying. But having kids is a job by itself. Don't never try to rush to have kids. It's just like having a 9 to 5, basically. But all day long, like, sometimes I can be live and then I just turn into like I turn into daddy mode so fast. That's how it be sometimes. Like if I go live and then my kids get out of school at the same time. That's why I go live at night because I wanna like spend more time with my kids in the daytime and then go live at night for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be live tonight on YouTube, guys. I'll let y'all know. I put up a post to let y'all. So make sure y'all turn your notifications on it so you don't miss it. But yeah, life is like once you have that many miscarriages, bruh, you just like look at life totally different. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is forever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man. I mean, life is beautiful though, but sometimes it can be hard. Sometimes being a father, it can be hard at times. Nothing is easy about having kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's beautiful, but you know what I'm saying? To make sure your kids got everything is the hardest thing. That's why I always try to like, you know what I'm saying, spend most of my time with my kids 24/7, always. Like whatever I do, I try to like make sure I try to involve my kids within whatever I'm doing. I could be like, I want to go to the store or I want to get something to eat. I'm gonna always involve my kids into whatever I'm doing, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Once you start having kids, and then you can just understand it. If you don't got no kids, then you ain't gonna understand it because just because you got nieces and nephews, it's not the same. When you start having your own kids, then that's when you start looking at life different. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to like let y'all know this story is actually real. I ain't made this up. This actually happened. I actually had 3 miscarriages. And then after that, that's when my son was born. You know what I'm saying? I was so happy, man, just to see the experience from it, cause my daughter, she's 10, so